Hello, my name is Mark Ashinhust. This is my final project for mobile app development. I'm a senior in computer systems engineering at Arizona State University for my bachelor's in computer system engineering. The app I've created and have been working on for this project is called Exploratory, which is designed to be a social media app for exploring the community and the world around you. Um, to begin, the outline will go in this order with a project idea, use case diagrams, the model view model uh, diagram, the capabilities and limitations of my application, and future improvements for the application. And after that, I will show a quick demonstration of the app working in a simulator. So the main project idea of this app is to track your location around the map as you walk around and take user statistics of how far you've traveled, what cities you've visited, what countries you've gone to. But the social media aspect of this app is being able to add friends and see where they've traveled and where they've gone to during the year and the months. So at the end of the year or at certain milestones within 3 months, quarter of the year, a third of the year, 4 months, you can see and compare where you've been to and where your friends have been to, and just get a little diagram picture of where you and all your friends have visited. So we'll see here going left to right, we have the main screen, which shows the map with the user profile on the bottom, user interface where they can see their friends, history, locations they've been to, statistics, and settings. The second in from the left shows what a friends list would look like. This is just a bunch of copy of the same profile. Previous locations you've been to, which would be the history as of a certain date, and then the user statistics of where you've traveled to and where you've been able to go to, how many friends you have, distance you've traveled in kilometers, and the date you joined the app. Um, so for the use case diagram here, we're going to begin. I split it, since it's large, I split it into 3 separate images. Here we have 2 actors, a registered user and an unregistered user, and this generally lines out the creation of an account process, or logging into the account. So the unregistered user can create an account, and the registered user can log into their account, fill out the registration details, what they need to do. The user that is registered is able to um, check their login using their email and password to log into the application, and then they both end up going back to that main application. So they begin and they diverge, or well, they begin diverged and then they converge at the same location in the center, where they're able to see the main map that we'll see here. So now we have the actor, the registered user on the end, because at this point everyone will be registered. So the first 2 things a registered user can do is view their friends page or view their previous travel locations in history, being able to see dates, add friends, remove friends, search for their friends. And then secondly, they are able to see their own personal statistics page, interact with the map that's on the main screen, or view their settings page. And in their settings page, they can update their bio, they can see their own statistics on that page as well, um, and uh, log out of their account, delete their account, or update their details. Moving on from that, we have our model view model controller. On the left side there in blue, we have our views. In the middle, we have our view models, and on our right side, we have the models. So in our views, we have those main pages that we've seen. We have that main page at the beginning, which branches off. We have our map view on that main page. Then we have those 4 separate pages, which allow you to go into your history, settings, statistics, and lastly, friends. All of those inherit different things, like the statistics view model is incorporated into many of those other models we'll see here. You can see that's the one with the most arrows because it's going into lots of the other pages use the statistics model. The settings page shows you your statistics. The friends page shows the statistics of your friends. The statistics page also shows your statistics in just a better user interface view. And then we'll see your ability to sign up, sign in, the main content view, loading view, which is a user interactive, well, not interactive, but user view that shows progress as things are being updated, history view, statistics, friends. And then there on the right, on the models, we have a model for user, which is a structure of the user, which stores all their data, the weather model, which takes in weather JSON API data, from Weather API to show the weather at the location you're currently at. The Location Manager, which is vital, important to how the map view works, being able to know which location you're at, where you're going, where you've been to. And then the styles, which is used to style the buttons, the text fields, and everything on the app to make sure everything looks the same. Everything's the same throughout the whole entire application. After that, we have our capabilities and limitations. So capabilities of the app include accessing the user location and requesting permissions that we see there on the left, live tracking the user as they move, so that'll update the location in real time on the statistics using the Firebase Firestore and Firebase real-time database. So if the user is moving in a car at 45 miles an hour, it'll be able to track that distance that they're traveling in real time. There's a viewable user profile, which we can see there towards the bottom, where it shows the user current location, their ability to change the personal bio, showing their personal biography, where they visited, countries they visited, distance they've traveled, their name, their email. There's that user profile, however, is different from the user profile that someone would be able to see if they were looking at their friends. This uses encapsulation with two different user profile pages, a personal one and a user profile page that other people see. So that way your user email wouldn't be visible to everyone. On the top right, we'll see the weather API data up at the top saying 68 degrees Fahrenheit. This was in Cupertino, California, using Apple's headquarters location. Under that, we'll see being able to search for users, searching for myself, Mark Ashinhust. There's my profile shows up. And finally, your location history, showing which locations you've been to. Limitations with this app that are included are being able to track in restricted countries that have different permissions on location tracking. If the user declines to give their user location to the application, that would make it difficult to show. And creating multiple accounts under the same email is a limitation. Users can't create multiple accounts under the same email. And location spoofing. I've created a limitation where if the user moves more than a certain distance, which would suggest that they're going over 400 miles an hour, it would reset their distance traveled to 0. Lastly, and here we have the Firebase. We can see the Firebase database here with all the user and then the real-time database on the right side. Future improvements will be a more interactive user interface there on the left for seeing your locations, a little map snippet, times, location, ability to add friends. You can find friends. At the moment, you cannot add them. The sign-in page and login, having better security for that. And then lastly, just a more responsive user interface that we'll see there on this moving loading signal, which would make it just better on the eyes and easier for people to understand what's going on. So the last 3 minutes, I will show a demonstration of the app. Hello, so here we are with the app. I will be logging into my own account I've created. And I'm going to put in the password wrong real quick here. We'll see that invalid email password, and I can put it in correctly now. and we'll log in. I've already accepted the location permission, so we won't be able to see that here. However, we will see that I have the real-time Firebase database updated here, and I have the simulator having us go for a walk. So we can see that the distance travel is being updated. If I check our statistics, we'll see that I visited, as it says, 26 cities, 2 countries, and we'll see the distance traveled is slowly updating. We are in Cupertino, California at the Apple headquarters. I have the map here slowly updating with the user as they move. I can move the app around. If I move it over here, it will update and jump back to where the person is located. We'll see the weather API data up there at the top at 69 degrees Fahrenheit with a clear sky in Cupertino. Jumping to our settings page, we'll see the same statistics listed here. User location, current location is Cupertino, California. Mark Ashinhust is my name with my email that is only visible to myself, and my bio. We'll see that I can update my bio here, and I can say welcome to my presentation, save it, and then I can refresh the page, and there we are, my bio is changed. You can log out and delete your account. We can see in our history cities that I visited while I've been testing the application. While we're waiting, I'm going to move this to a freeway drive to demonstrate that in a second as the car speeds up. And friends, I can search for friends. So I'll search for a friend that I have here. That's her name, and this is her account. So brand new account, new exploratory user, visited 1 city, 1 country, and 420.2 kilometers. We'll see that with the encapsulation I provided with profile content that we cannot view her emails to give her some privacy. And we'll see I can search for other users, like my mother. That we'll see here. She has traveled nowhere. She has just created her account with no data. Leaving there, we'll see that now we're going for a freeway drive. So my statistics page, I'm moving much quicker. We're going to see that the kilometers. So it is getting the real-time data as the user travels. So the last thing I will be showing here is I'm going to log out of the account. We'll see a database stops. There's a sign-in screen. Let's sign up for an account, and this person is going to be named testing123 with an email of asu@asu.edu with a password that I'll create. We create and we can add our profile image that we'll see right here. And we'll sign up for an account. If we use an email that's already been used, that will toss an error as well. Same phone that's already accepted the location data. We'll see in our database here, it actually just created a new user that is updating statistics. So now we'll see that their distance travel is being updated there with their settings being in Cupertino, California, ASU. We'll see that that profile image was there with their name. And lastly, another final test is we'll move to Saudi Arabia. We'll see the weather data API moved where it's 75 degrees Fahrenheit with a few clouds, and our current location changed. Thank you for watching, and this is my application.